endlessly searching for an original sin.
Okay.
Sorry about this, guys. I totally spazzed out on that one. That was my fault.
We only got a few seconds into it.
Yeah.
Also, I will say the first case in this is pretty much kind of a tutorial.
Makes sense.
It's gonna kind of hold your hand a little bit, and then after you get past that, then it gets a bit more hands off. Like by the time I had the 5th case going on this, I actually had to look up a guide.
Oh boy. Alright guys, have them ready for us when we get to that area. So let's play this game. So yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I'm glad I caught it and didn't go that far in. So welcome to our next Let's Play after AI Summoner, which is Phoenix Wright. And those that are waiting for the Samurai visual novel to return, hold tight, it's coming back. It's just I'm waiting for Bosco to finish some special art for it.
Samurai!
Did it?
Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it.
Man, they're just not even hiding it. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. You want me to be Phoenix?
It's up to you who we want to play here. He does have... basically, Phoenix... It's kind of like a harem, so everybody else is a chick, almost.
Oh, if that's the case, then yeah, you can take Phoenix.
Okay. Either that or you could just hear me do horrible, horrible women's voices.
No.
Although I can really only do the chain-smoking Jew voice. Boy, am I nervous. That. Yeah,
right! Okay, yeah, I know what voice you're getting.
Oh! Hi, hiya, Chief!
Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well.
Thanks? Actually, it's because I owe him a favor.
A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before the case?
Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney.
Well, that's news to me. I want to help him. Oh, sorry, wrong voice. Wrong person.
I want to help him out any way I can. It would be nice if they did color code the names, to be honest.
It would be.
I just really want to help him. I owe him that much.
It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Huh? Is that your client screaming over there?
Yeah, that's him. Oh, shit.
You get to play the client, too.
Okay, I guess. Death, despair. Oh! I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die.
That is the perfect voice. It sounds like he wants to die.
Yeah. Nick!
What the fuck are you?
Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy? I mean, this is gonna make your case really easy.
Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die.
What is this guy Epstein?
No. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't! Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Ah, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspapers say it was you.
Do I click the U? Okay, so they don't.
No, it emphasizes when it's highlighted in red. It's just emphasizing that this is an important thing to pay attention.
Okay, because like in some visual novels and stuff, when they do that, you're supposed to click it and you get more info.
No, they don't have that in this one. It's just one of those things like keep track of sometimes that it mentions things like that. It's just like an important detail.
This is a weird game.
My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one.
No, I've not played Nina Aquila.
A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts.
Wow, they just hated him, didn't they?
He was a dick, apparently, too. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true.
Wow.
He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do.
August 3rd, 10 o'clock a.m., District Courtroom number 2.
Court is now in session. I am Santa Claus. For the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
You beat me to the joke when I heard the voice.
He looks like Santa.
I'll take him since you got enough people.
I was going to say...
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Oh, that's a good one. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Santa. Oh, God, Mr. Wright. This is your first trial, is it not?
Give me one moment. What's up, Alice? Oh, okay. Thank you, Alice. I don't know if you're in here. I'll let you know. I'll say thank you to her after the stream, but thank you. Speaking of everyone worried about Mama Sen, she's resting right now. She had another bleeding spell, which is why I decided to stream today, because my plans on going out got canceled. So.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client.
So don't whip your dick out.
Oh, do. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thanks. Thank you, Your Honor.
Wouldn't he have like an assistant, like a more professional, like a more knowledgeable lawyer helping him out in the background?
Yep, that's Cleavage Chick.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness.
This judge just doesn't fuck around, does he?
Yes, Your Honor. Oh, God damn it. Eyesight fading, hands shaking.
Mom spaghetti.
Now, the test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely, or die. Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
Oh,
Mr. Larry Butts.
I love the names, by the way.
The defendant, well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct! You're not a complete idiot. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me what's the victim's name? I know this one. Glad I read the case report over to cover last time. Yeah, case report. It's, wait. Uh-oh. No way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank.
Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name?
Oh, the victim of course I know the victim's name.
Oh.
I have just forgot. Temporarily.
Are you sure you don't need me to take over? I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it at any time, okay?
Press tab. Oh, okay. I have a little tab key on my coat here. I didn't realize that.
He just keeps clicking it.
Yep.
See, Cindy's autopsy.
I think if you click on it, it'll actually give you the autopsy report.
Okay, that doesn't work.
Okay, never mind. If that's
There we go. Cindy Stone.
Yep.
The victim in this case, a model. She lived in an apartment by herself. How did he get a model?
Dumb luck.
Seems like it.
Larry Butts.
Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you.
Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? I've been waiting for 5 minutes. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death?
Blunt trauma.
She died because she was poisoned, hit with a blunt object, or strangled. Hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object.
That was one heck of a hit.
Real slugger. Correct! You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why you shouldn't proceed. This is exactly how easy it is to be a lawyer. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Oh, I see what the judge is doing.
Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
Why do you keep making that face, Mr. Wright?
I didn't go to the bathroom before the trial started. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne!
Oh god, that name. Yeah, Your Honor?
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was the statue, the thinker. It was found laying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to court record. Yeah, you can do that one, sorry.
A statue? Yeah, it's okay. Statue in the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy. Yeah, I guess being hit with something like that'll do it.
Especially if it's made out of metal.
Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently.
You already said that. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand.
Chief, what do I do now?
Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Unless you know when to stop it if he's goading him or anything. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. The man wanted to die. We're screwed.
How am I supposed to pay attention when you shoot up in the courtroom just like that?
I'm sorry. Are you ogling my breasts?
Yes!
Jiggle, jiggle. This is how I win all my cases.
Yeah, that actually wouldn't shock me. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad.
Oh, then don't show him her chest.
Too late.
I like that his shirt looks like two eyeballs.
Hmm.
Ahem.
Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Hey, watch it, buddy!
Fuck was that?
That was him going into rage mode. Like that's what I mean about like their facial expressions. As you start getting them to the point where you start like poking and prodding them, then they start losing their minds on the stand, and it's fucking hilarious.
I love this. Thank you. This is gonna be so much fun.
We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony.
No one tell him how those ended.
Didn't they all die? Hang on a second.
Okay. This game was partially made to mock the Japanese justice system. So
Probably.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me, ever. What's it to you, anyway?
Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what they mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
Oh, so she was seen with another guy. Really?
What do you mean, one of them? Lies. All of it lies. I don't believe a word of it.
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
I have no idea what's going on with his voice. The victim's parent arrived home from Paris on 7/30, the day before the murder. Passport added to the court record.
Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder.
Dude, no way.
The victim was a model, but did not have a large income.
Then she was a shitty model.
It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
No, she was a hoe.
Daddies. Sugar.
Yes, older men who give her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Dude.
We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
I don't think you're actually allowed to ask that question in court.
Probably not.
That would be speculation. Also, no, everything he said would be speculation unless you have absolute proof of it.
Yeah, this game doesn't take any of that into account. It's just completely crazy.
Yeah,
It's
somebody
like-
said this mocks the Japanese justice system.
I have no idea how it works, and if it's anywhere close to this, it must be at least amusing to watch on television.
I think we should have more crazy court cases put on live TV. Like the Chris Chan one is going to be a fucking riot.
I don't know. The Johnny Depp and Amber Heard one is going down as fucking much-watched television right now.
Damn. I didn't even know it was on TV.
They're live streaming it daily.
Holy shit.
Yeah, no. It's like one of the few that they've allowed them to do that with, and it is apparently garnering like tens of thousands of viewers.
Damn, I gotta check that out. Like I said, I want the Chris Chan one live stream. I wanna stream during that, and I wanna commentate.
Oh god, that's so horrible.
I know, but think about it.
I don't want to hear gratuitous details of how he fucked his mom. I really
wanna
don't.
commentate.
Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question.
Yeah, Harry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions.
Look at the little blushy marks. Look at the little blushy marks.
Should I wait and see what happens, or stop him from answering? Now keep in mind too, if you pick the wrong option, sometimes in these games, it'll be an instant game over, you're done, and then it'll reset you back. So
Oh,
it's
they let
easier.
you save.
Yeah, they have. I think they have unlimited ones where you can override.
Okay,
All right, so it's either wait and see what happens, or stop him from answering. It's up to you guys,
well, okay, chat, you get to choose.
or up to you, or whoever. Although Cleavage Lady is definitely saying you should probably stop him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with stopping him.
My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case.
True.
Watch as I point at you.
Ooh,
Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant?
Shut up, Butts.
That cheating she-dog.
Oh, for the love of God. This is when you duct tape your client's mouth shut.
I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead.
Someone duct tape him.
Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
Let's continue with the trial, shall we? And you in the middle, shut the fuck up.
You know the judge has a big bottle of booze under there.
Yeah.
I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite.
Oh, they don't have a jury, do they?
Nope.
Oh.
Oh boy, this is not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not?
Gulp.
Well, did you or did you not?
Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't.
He's twitching.
Yes, he is. Uh-oh. He went.
He has to be honest about it.
What do I do? Have him answer honestly? Stop him from answering.
I think we have to have him answer honestly.
Guess so. I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. I'm sending these to you mentally.
Yeah, I was there. I went.
Oh, did I pick bad?
Order! Well, Mr. Butts.
Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her.
What the fuck was that?
That was mounting an objection. That's what happens when that happens, is you have a nice little word bubble that just screams objection, and then you go to the other side of the courtroom. That happens every time the opposing lawyer objects. Or if Phoenix objects.
Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
Lying?
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
You'd have to already have that witness, and you know what?
I'm blinking way too much.
Wish I hadn't taken Jaglaw.
The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery.
Oh, did I actually pick wrong? Oh well.
He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Order! Order in this court, you bunch of fucking hooligans! Sit back down! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness, or I swear to God if I have to throw dog treats into the crowd like last time.
Woof, woof. Welcome
You shut up!
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawitz to the stand. Did I say his name right? Sawitz?
I have no idea because I don't know phonetically how to spell half of these. I think it's Sawit.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct?
You know what? I'm just gonna play him exactly like George Takei. Oh yeah, newspapers, yeah.
Let me see his record.
You gotta go to profile. Yep.
Discovered Miss Stone's body. Newspaper salesman who saw Larry flee the scene. Okay.
Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony.
Oop, sorry.
Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Oh, here we go. So this is another thing that you're going to have to do is he's going to give you a testimony, and it's going to have an inaccuracy in it. And you're going to have to compare the inaccuracy to some things you have in the evidence, and you're going to have to confront the line of dialogue where he says that, because there's going to be multiple lines of dialogue. So go forward, I'll show you what you're talking about.
I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m.
Oh, his name is Mr. Saw It.
Oh, Saw It. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. They do like the name puns in this.
The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Oh my.
Hold on, I'm gonna check the record really quick. It was between 4 and 5, and he said he saw it at 1. Got it.
Yeah, the first one they're gonna make you is easy.
Yeah.
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, actually. Yes, Your Honor. However, some of the cordless phones do not function normally. Unless it's not charged, it should have still worked. The phone that Mr. Saw used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Blackout record added to the court record. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime.
Now, Mr. Wright.
Yes? Yes, Your Honor?
You may begin your cross-examination.
Let me save really quick. I shouldn't have saved over that one, oh well.
Nah. Cross-examination, Your Honor?
Did you not go to law school? Alright, this is it. The real deal.
What exactly am I supposed to do here? Boobs?
Why, you expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave.
Lies? What? He was lying?
Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty?
How do I prove he's not?
You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find the contradiction between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you've found the contradictory evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face.
Okay.
Open the court record with tab, then point out the contradictions in the testimony.
Yeah, this tab button they installed on our table is really, really working out to streamline this process.
Isn't it? Okay, so can I do it now or I have to do it during this?
Okay, so what you have to do is you have to go through it once. Well, you have to go through it, and you have the option to press, which is the LB equivalent there, and if you hit press, that means you have to, press is when you press the witness, but present is when you take an item from your evidence list and you present it to contradict what is being said by the guy, but it goes by each individual sentence description. So once you get to the end, you'll stop getting that. The only thing that I will say, you can't just endlessly cycle through it, which sucks. You can go forward and you can go back, but if you finish the dialogue, you have to go through the dialogue again to get it back up.
Okay.
So it's not 100% completed until you have to find out where it is. So I think there's like 2 or 3 parts to this.
I don't think it's in this part. This part seems fine. Oh, wait. Yeah, he said he saw a man fleeing. It looked more like he was walking. Should I press him on that?
No, because what you see in the picture isn't really. It's just kind of give you a visual representation. It has to be something that's contradicted with evidence. Pressing somebody is kind of like if you see something that is that you you can press him on it and see what happens. You're allowed to.
Oh, okay.
You can press them on anything, really.
I want to see what his reaction is.
Isn't a man leaving an apartment a common sight? I find it odd you would take notice of him.
Hey. I don't know. He just seemed strange to me, that's all. Like he was mad. And yet frightened at the same time.
Mad yet frightened. That's very specific.
Just like a criminal fleeing the scene of a crime.
The defense requests that the witness refrain from conjecture.
Of course, what the witness means is that the man he saw looked suspicious. So what happened next?
I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him.
And there's no way we can prove if that one's true or not.
No, the only one that I think you can prove really is that the 1 p.m. thing, because it very obviously it wasn't 1 p.m. because she would have still been alive.
It was strange when I looked at the apartment that I saw her lying there, woman not moving, dead.
Okay, there we go.
No, so that's the one where you can present. So you can present her time of death, I believe. So yeah, it would be the autopsy report. You found the body at 1 p.m. Are you sure?
Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Watch as I strut out my dick.
Oh my!
Yes.
Why does he have a girly objection?
This
Because
is
it's
trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
That's not trivial.
Because here's the other thing too is the prosecutors start getting disproved more, they also go crazy. So it actually gets at the same time you see the witnesses have meltdowns, the prosecutors will as well.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's really a good question.
Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart.
Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Ho, ho, ho.
Okay, so now they change their testimony, so you have to find more flaws. So time, or specific time to...
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television.
Uh-huh.
Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video, or a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
He doesn't
Yeah.
even realize it.
Yeah, no, you can't do it with the...
I see. You heard a voice saying the time on the taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Right. You know what to do.
I've got this one. So yeah, so it's same kind of deal.
Time.
You heard the time.
Okay, so I can.
All right, so there's your contradiction because the power was out. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it.
Oh, shit.
You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
Ah!
Looks like he's being hit. I love it.
The defense has a point. Oh, oh. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? Oh my. No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite. Ah! Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sawit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Ho, ho, ho.
Yeah, boy. I think you have to go. Yeah, I think you gotta go through the. Actually, I didn't hear the time I saw it. Table clock in the apartment. There.
Huh. Didn't use to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. Don't worry, guys. This is the only. We're gonna do just this case today, and then we're gonna,
Yep. Yeah. Then we'll act for a while.
You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly.
You can just use your regular voice for Sawit, by the way, because I can tell you're getting tired.
I'm just trying to make sure they're distinguished so he doesn't sound like Santa.
Okay,
Table
so
clock, probably there.
present. Can I present it here, or should I present it when he says the murder weapon?
Well, that's the thing, though, is that you may need to examine the piece of evidence. So if you go to if you go to present and you highlight the piece of evidence, you should be able to examine it. So you go to the statue, and there should no, it just says present. Okay, never mind. So go back. So there was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon killer used. Okay, so yeah, now you would present it. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock?
Dooley has a channel. When we're done with this, we'll give it to you.
Well, with your objections and your evidence, just do what you think you are. Just answer the question. They're so wit.
Hey, I saw it in there, okay? That's a clock!
Your Honor, if I may,
Yes, Mr. Payne.
I give up. This dude's guilty. As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it, and it says the time out loud. It doesn't look like a clock. I submit it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all.
Was it? I don't believe that.
Well, Mr. Wright. It appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now?
You can choose yes or no, or we can save here and try another. Because I know that the courtroom section is only part of the case because you still have to go do like the search sections and stuff.
Do you want to call it here and then do the rest the next time?
Yeah, I think we can.
Okay.
'Cause I think we have that. We've been going